All I know is that I'm loving what I've heard so far, and I'm going to enjoy whatever comes next. So, To Cure a Weakling Child. This is the second longest track. Oh yeah, I should also mention that I've not felt a single little bit of length so far. So, that's really good. Okay, this one's just weird. I just heard Tyranny and this is already weirder than every track. Wow. It's weird in like the best way. This kind of stuff just makes me want to make, like I said with the other track, like getting the creative juices flowing. This type of music, like whenever, it's not type, I mean, when music is like this good and it sounds like as good as this, it really just sort of feels like it could just inspire me to make something, like even musical, like to make music. This kind of stuff is not only why I listen to music, but it's also why I'd love to make music. I've never had this kind of vibe to music before, because like usually, you know, when I listen to music, you know, I just listen to music and I enjoy it. But I've never had like feelings of like whenever listening to something that I really just want to make something that sounds just like this before. You know, like even when I hear music that I really like the sound of and I'm like, oh, I'd love to make music that sounds like that. I don't exactly think that in the moment, but here I'm really thinking that this is really good. This is really, really good. Getting the uplifting vibes as well. Oh! Holy shit. Wow. Apparently that's saying something backwards, and from what I read it says, and my arse and your feet. That's a really clever way to reverse that, and that's pretty funny actually. Yeah, for a 4-minute track this is going quick. If the track is good, I'm just gonna put it up on screen at this point. That was... I think that's probably the first track where I've actually felt like I'm kind of been overwhelmed in like emotion, but like in a really good way. Because it's currently almost midnight, so I can't exactly say this made my day, but I feel like this track like made my day. It made me feel like this sort of feeling of euphoria and happiness. I've never had this before. Like I've listened to like music that's definitely been uplifting and all that, but like I mean if it changes up and then there's like a track that's like really abrasive, like I won't care, to be honest, because I'll actually be alright with that if it changes up like that. But if it doesn't, then I don't mind either. I'm really loving this. I feel like as this is going to go on, I'm just going to get more and more positive from my feelings around this. Guess we'll go on to the next one. Goon Gumpas. No idea what that means. Yeah, this album's really subverted my expectations. I guess I was just expecting something like really crazy and glitchy and all that, but you know, instead it's actually been, you know, like I said, like rather uplifting. Yeah, I'm not complaining though, at all. I've wanted to listen to music like this for ages, I just never knew it. This is literally the equivalent of, I didn't know that I needed this at all, but I'm glad I have it. Wow. I feel like when I listen to more Aphex Twin, what I probably need to do is I probably need to make like a huge playlist of all the music that's like this, shuffle it, and just listen to all of that like while playing a game or something. That'd be so nice. This is that kind of music to me. Yep, powers that be. And yeah, I'm just gonna end up repeating myself in terms of my thoughts. So next track, Yellow Calx. Also mentioned the flow of this album going like from track to track. It's definitely working. It's not really feeling like a Death of a Bachelor where it goes from like one sound to another. It's actually flowing quite well. The order, like the actual track order to this is pretty good. Yeah, I'm just hoping that the final track, it will have like a feeling of climax at the end of it, at least I'm hoping. If it doesn't and it's good as the other tracks, I'll be fine, but even then I am just hoping. It sounds like the kind of track you'd hear at like the end of like Little Big Planet 2 when you're going through like the sort of futuristic electronic kind of section. Oh wow. Mixing something like that where it kind of just sort of repeats quite sporadically, that is impressive when it sounds that good. Ooh, nice way to slow down. That was a very unique sound to hear. Ah, it goes again. Sounds like a pleasant version of a clicker. Wow. Yeah, powers it me again? I'm seeing my camera battery is starting to flash, so it's scaring the crap out of me, and I had quite a bit recorded there, so I'm just gonna hope to God it does not go off, because we've got 2 more tracks to go through. Please, 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 please don't fuck up, and yeah, go on, boy song. Wow, that sounds incredible. It's like a hi-hat? Like a hi-hat. It's never sounded that good before. Wow. It's very fairy tale-like. It's the kind of vibe I'm getting here. Very playful. Yeah, this whole album's been really playful. I feel like it's impossible to listen to a song like this and just be sad while listening to it. I just feel completely uplifted by this whole thing. I also really like how Aphex Twin is sort of realising that like when you have these sort of violins kind of swaying, you know, having the trap beat just going constantly, stopping it for a second and just playing it sort of emanate. That's good. I like that. I like how he recognises, you know, when certain things are appropriate and when certain things aren't. Oh, that was a great way to bring it back in. Wow. It still sounds uplifting because it's kind of like you hear all these like really noisy, sort of insanely fast beats coming in, but even then it's still just uplifting to listen to. Yeah, how's it be again? I feel like I'm just saying everything that I need to say through the bits alone. Final track now, Logan Rock Witch. Please. You're almost there. If you hit with this final track and I'm able to have this same sort of experience on every single other listen, I think you've made a 10. Moment of truth. Here we go. Okay, yeah. Already. That is so weird, but it just sounds so perfect. Such a weird sound on this track, but like it's really working. I do have it switched up a little bit though. I feel I'm liking this, but I don't think I can listen to this for like 3 whole minutes. Fuck it, I can listen to this for 2 more minutes. This sounds great. I can definitely say that of all the tracks, this is definitely the one where I can pinpoint, yeah, this is Logan Rock Witch. On the album, this one easily stands out the most. It sounds rather different to a majority of the tracks here, but even then, it sounds great. Church chords here as well, like, they work so well. And that was Richard D. James' album. Okay, the camera is absolutely scaring me right now for how low it is, so I'm going to make this bit short. I'm going to make this bit incredibly short, and then I'll add my post-reaction thoughts right after. That was a 10, easily, and unless my thoughts change, and it's going to stay that way. I absolutely loved that. Thank you, commenter, for recommending the album.
Unsurprisingly, the album is still a 10. It's been since November since I first heard it, and I've given it some listens here and there throughout the year since editing this video for quite a while. And yeah, it's a really good album. I'm a really huge fan of this one. It's a lot more pleasant on the ears than I was expecting, and I'm kind of glad for that, because it means that this is the sort of album where I don't really need to be in like a particular mood to listen to it. I can just really listen to it whenever, and it's always as good as it is than it was a previous listen. It hasn't really shrunk on me. It's kind of got better and better each time I listen to it. I'm hoping to react to more Aphex, because I really do like what I've heard, and yeah, this... The only thing that I really failed at when it came to this reaction was that I was a lot more that I should have said, and I feel like when I did the 21 Pilots reaction about a few months later, I think I improved with that a lot more, so I'm hoping that future reactions I can do a lot better if I react to any other Aphex albums, which I probably will. I really like this one. So in terms of what I'm going to be doing next, I'm going to give a new format go. It's still going to be reaction focused, but it's going to be done a little bit differently, which I will somewhat explain when I do it. Probably going to get that recorded soon, and then I'll start editing around it. Then I'll probably do part 2 to the Scale of Nicely reaction, and then from then on, I guess I'll just look through suggestions and do another fan reaction, maybe do some other reactions I want to do. I'm having a lot of fun with this, so there's a lot that I could do from now. So yeah, glad this is finally out, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and make sure to be well yourself.